Just happened to cross this, pulled it out of the mud. Kayaking pays. I just got paid $5 to ride my bike down to the river and go kayaking. So, it's meant to be. I just watched that snake catch that little fish. Yellow. It's a yellow alert. This little guy's been hanging around for me for several minutes. No, buddy. Going on about 10 minutes of Mr. Humphrey hanging out on my wrist. I think I'm now the proud owner of a butterfly ring. It's like a half hour later and he's just kind of parked there and I'm paddling my kayak and everything. Smells like world fun, old railroad bridge. It's really narrow. I'm gonna turn around. I don't know what came down there, but something's walking down there. But this old railroad bridge pilings, man, that stuff just smells like worlds of fun. This man's got to make his own real estate. And I think honestly, we only got one more. I'll do that real quick. So now that you've done all that, you reclaimed your real estate, and now I got room. I'm going to push up on here on the world's tiniest island. The world's tiniest island. It's barely even big enough for half of the boat. But I am not really that far from shore either, see right there. So I'm in a good spot. I can hang some tarps up here. If it rains, I can put my mosquito net around there if I want to. What you doing, little guy? It's okay. Hi. The river is rising at a pretty rapid rate. I keep moving closer and closer to this cornfield, so I'm going to mark the time for about 3 minutes ago, and I'll bring you back here and show you how much it rises every 15 minutes. Yeah, the current's picking up speed. It's been rising all day. It's to be expected. We've had quite a bit of rain. So this is your 15-minute check. If y'all remember, 15 minutes ago, that was on dry land. Check back with me in 15 minutes. I'm getting scrunched up closer and closer to these a half hour later, and my secondary stick is now way below the water line. And as you can see, I can only really move one more time because I'm running out of flat shoreline and I'm hitting the sloped hills and getting pushed into the snakes and the grass and the chiggers. So I'm going to have to regroup and go back there and find a better shoreline. So the sun's going behind the trees, finally getting some nice long shadows across the river. And so if you see where that nice brightly lit part is, I've been slowly moving up this hill, camping and parking. I started off about 15 feet out that way at the bottom of this hill where this grass is. I have slowly been pushed up into the hillside. I'm running out of room, so, the point of all this is when you're in a rising water situation, you know you're going to be there overnight, take some pictures in the morning for that sunrise golden light. You want to find a nice sloping hillside that you can keep moving forward as the water rises. You want to stay away from deep cut banks like that where you've got nowhere to go but up against the edge, and then you're going to have to tie off and drift away probably in the middle of the night. But that's just my advice. Hopefully it'll be worth it. A lot of times the sunrise will pay off. Lots of debris coming now. Look at all that. Some heavy flood waters upstream. I may have to get off of here before the night ends. I'm going to hold out. I slept all day. But oh, look. Oh, it dislodged it now. There it goes. And that's how log jams break loose. You got to watch out for that stuff when you're out here after big storms. I suppose the main difference between a hunter and an outdoor enthusiast with a camera is the willingness to sit and wait and wait and wait. I'm going to be here till sunrise just to get a sunrise photograph. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we do it at night. But you leave the light on too long, you attract bugs. So we're going to ghost out a second. Poof. And in the red light, it don't attract as much bugs. So I got this nice little peninsula here. And it goes all the way up into just this little corner. But when I came in here, this was dry. The water's risen up all the way past my kayak already. So when the water gets up about this far, I figure it'll be about morning time to go home and go to bed, because once again I'm on a big hillside and getting pushed up towards the weeds and the grass and the snakes and whatever. So no sleep tonight. Water rising. And so we're back, finally. This is what it looks like when I gather my stuff off the shoreline, but look at how heavy duty this water is flowing now. I was paddling upstream yesterday afternoon and a little bit this morning, and it is just hardcore pushing against all that force of nature. What a good time. Love this place. Sun coming up through the trees. I'm about to head on home, get some sleep. Phew. You should fucking smell this thing. I can smell it from way over here. I'm this far back. I can smell, I'm gagging. Holy shit.